1000 characters. That's all you get. Not 1000 words, it's 1000 characters each. That's roughly around 150 words to convince you into one of the best prestigious ROI based B school in the country, which can give you seat, that is FMS Delhi. Sounds impossible? It's not. In fact, some of the most powerful stories in the history have been written in some of the fewer words. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to craft an SOP that doesn't just get you a seat, it is going to be remembered in the history. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are watching this, please subscribe to the channel. Almost 89% of the people are not subscribed to the channel. And if you have applied for your CAT, if you are aiming for FMS shortlist, and if you are staring at this blank page and wondering how do I fit my entire life story into 1000 characters, don't worry. At the end of this video, you will have a complete roadmap of how you are going to craft one of the best SOP that is going to stand out. First of all, let's talk about what is SOP and why SOP matters a lot. See guys, SOP is a big deal. At FMS, your SOP is not just a document, it is your application file. Understood? It is the first conversation with the admissions committee. Once they read out your SOP, they will get the idea whether they wanted to take you into the campus or not. Think about it. Your CAT is one of the way to have a seat as well as have a shortlist for FMS. But your academics can handle your coursework. But what is SOP? Why SOP is very important? This is where the real picture comes into the picture. Your personality, your drive, your story, all these things you have to convey it through that SOP. And here is the thing that I would like to tell you. During your interview, panelists will reference your SOP. They'll ask you some specific pointers which have you mentioned in the SOP. So this is not just about admission, it is about putting yourself into the interview process, right? Let me give you three reasons why SOP plays or make and break when it comes to MBA institutes. First one, the big question, why MBA, why FMS, why you? Second one, SOP showcases your quality that your resume cannot capture, your resilience, your value, your vision. Third thing is, it's your chance to impress the panelist, show the career gap, the career switches, the unique experiences that you have. At the bottom line, a generic SOP gets generic response, but a well crafted SOP that gives you a seat in FMS Delhi. So let's talk about how are you going to write that SOP. First thing, whenever you are going for SOP, there should not be lengthy introduction. Just talk about short, crisp, clear introduction. FMS gives you 1000 word. That's about 7 to 8 tweets. Roughly one paragraph in Microsoft Word. So you cannot afford to waste a single word, right? No paragraphs, no filter sentences. Every word that is present there must earn its space. Think of it like creating a movie trailer, not the entire movie. You have to give all these things, but you need to impress, you need to intrigue, you need to want more them to know about you, right? So first thing, start with a bang. That don't start with I'm just motivated individual. Please, no. See, for this kind of statement, and always open with something that make them pause. Let's say the day our startup server crashed at 2 a.m. I realize engineering problems are easy. People problems are not easy. Or while leading a team of 15 members taught me about leadership that any engineering degree has given me this opportunity. I don't wanted to climb a ladder. I wanted to build something on my own. So this is how you should start in a sentence. This is how you have to build out that hook. Next, you have to establish your credibility. You have to talk about 2 to 3 achievements of your life. First one is, let's say if you're working in corporate, talk about you led a cross-functional team which has made an impact. Present then go to past, then future, or past, present, future. In that way you need to talk. Let's say I published a research paper in final year of my engineering. I founded one of the non-profit organization for 5,000 students, right? So don't just add achievement, connect them with your skills, connect them with your examples, and you will see the difference there. Other thing is you have to show the growth that is present there. Now here I'll tell you here, what separates a good SOP from the great ones is vulnerability. Everyone have achievements, but you have to talk about failures. Let's say in my first project I failed. It taught me the importance of stakeholder management. Being rejected from one of the dream company in my final year of engineering, which helped me to find my pathway in terms of my career goal. Right? All the FMS admissions want resilience and self-awareness about that person. So talk about that authentic line while writing FMS SOP. Then why? Why MBA? It's not about your future growth. Always be specific. Maybe you have hit a ceiling in your current role. Maybe you wanted to transition from one role to another role. Maybe you wanted to venture or build that business acumen. So do your homework and mention specific things. Nextly, why FMS? Talk about brand FMS, their course curriculum, flexibility, faculty, the pedagogy, placements, summer internship, the Delhi location, what FMS gives you in terms of startups, in terms of alumni network. And why now? Here you have to again find that to hook. Tell the interviewer that by doing MBA at FMS, what you gonna do for the campus and what it plays a very important role. Don't be vague, always specific and genuine. Now talk about your goals. Goals in terms of what you're gonna do in the campus, and by joining FMS, what is your long-term goal? Always paint a picture of your fears. In short term, in college as well as post MBA, you wanted to become a strategy consultant and you wanted to solve the business problems. In long term, in 10 to 15 years down the line, you wanted to help the upcoming consultants. You wanted to build strategies for the organization. So your goals has to be realistic, align with FMS strengths, be specific whenever you are talking about goals. Don't tell the interviewer that, or don't use concrete example, adjectives. Instead of saying I am a leader with strong communication skills, tell the interviewer that by facilitating strong cross functional meetings, I reduce the project cost by 30% by working with different stakeholders. Be specific, put out a lot of numbers. Don't be vague while put out while making out this SOP. Next thing is keep it clean, closure. Don't add too many jargons. Don't use repetition. Don't make spelling mistake. Write simply, edit ruthlessly, read it in loud. It should come from your own heart naturally. It should not be AI made. And at the end of SOP, always talk about impact. Impact in terms of by using FMS, what is happening in terms of personal development, in terms of your future goals. Lastly, I would like to tell you avoid some mistakes such as starting with I am a person, I'm writing this SOP. No, don't use clinch words such as passionate, hardworking, team player. No, make don't repeat so many words. Don't be too humble while writing that SOP. Don't ignore the character limit. And lastly, one typo can ruin your whole SOP. Right? बोनस चीज देता हूँ, फीडबैक ले सकते हो मेरे से. वी आर चार्जिंग 199 रुपीज टू बिल्ड आउट दैट FMS SOP. हम स्टोरी बना के दे देंगे. We will tailor that SOP. We'll add your authentic details into that SOP. Lastly, guys, if you are aiming for SOP and if you found that this video is helpful, smash the button, subscribe for more preparation content, a comment regarding yours when it comes to FMS gonna help us to build and make more content, right? All the best to you guys. Stay safe, stay tuned.